the 2026 Buick Enclave is here, and Buick has officially stepped up its game. If you think of Buick as the brand your grandparents drove, think again. This is not the same old Buick. The 2026 Enclave is sleek, bold, luxurious, and loaded with tech that competes directly with premium European brands. Whether you're a loyal Enclave owner or just SUV shopping in the premium segment, this model demands your attention. Right out of the gate, the exterior styling turns heads. Buick ditched the soft curves of past generations for a more chiseled, confident look. The front end is sharper, wider, and more aggressive. The new wing-shaped LED lighting design draws immediate attention, especially at night. And that grille. It's big, bold, and refined, not overly flashy, but absolutely upscale. Buick's new Tri-Shield logo sits proudly in the center, updated to match the brand's future-forward identity. From the side profile, the Enclave looks longer and leaner than before. Its silhouette is more athletic, almost Range Rover-esque in proportion, but still uniquely Buick. There's a dynamic shoulder line running from the front fender all the way to the rear tail lights, which now feature a connected light bar that glows with a modern edge. 20-inch wheels come standard, and higher trims push that to 22s with an optional blacked-out package for those who like a more aggressive stance. But it's when you step inside that the 2026 Enclave truly shines. Buick didn't just refresh the interior, they reinvented it. The first thing you'll notice is the massive 30-inch curved LED display that stretches across the entire dash. It merges the digital gauge cluster and infotainment system into one seamless unit. It's bright, crisp, and buttery smooth to navigate. And yes, it supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Materials are high quality across the board. We're talking real aluminum trim, soft touch panels everywhere, and optional quilted leather seats that wouldn't look out of place in a BMW X5. The center console is floating now, with open storage underneath and a sleek drive-by-wire shifter on top. Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin with 126 customizable colors, and every surface feels premium. Buick also made sure the 2026 Enclave is whisper quiet inside, a signature trait of the brand. They've enhanced the active noise cancellation and installed new acoustic laminated glass. Even at highway speeds, the cabin stays calm, quiet, and refined. It's luxury without shouting about it, exactly what a lot of buyers in this space are looking for. Now, let's talk seating. This is still a 3-row SUV, and comfort is a top priority. In the first 2 rows, you'll find captain's chairs that are heated, ventilated, and even massaging if you spring for the top of a trim. Buick has extended the 2nd row legroom, and access to the 3rd row is easier thanks to a new slide and tilt function on the middle seats. The 3rd row isn't just for kids anymore, it can fit adults for short trips without turning into a torture chamber. Cargo space is generous, even with all rows in place. Fold the 3rd row down, and you get a massive flat-load floor that can swallow up luggage, strollers, or weekend gear. There's even a hidden underfloor storage bin for valuables or smaller items. Under the hood, the 2026 Enclave gets a significant upgrade. The standard powertrain is a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine making 328 horsepower and 326 pound-feet of torque, a big leap from the previous naturally aspirated V6. It's paired with an advanced 8-speed automatic transmission and available all-wheel drive with a twin-clutch rear differential. This setup not only improves fuel economy but also gives the Enclave better low-end torque and a much more responsive driving feel. Buick has also added a new drive mode selector with modes for Tour, Sport, Snow, Ice, and Tow, Haul, letting you customize your drive based on conditions. Speaking of towing, this SUV can handle up to 5,000 pounds, which is more than enough for a small boat or camper. But performance isn't just about numbers. On the road, the 2026 Enclave feels more composed and confident than ever before. The steering is light but precise, body roll is well controlled thanks to a stiffer chassis and revised suspension geometry, and the ride quality remains plush without being floaty. It's not trying to be a Porsche Cayenne, but for a family SUV, it hits a sweet spot between comfort and control. Tech-wise, Buick has loaded this Enclave with everything you could ask for. There's a new AI-powered virtual assistant that responds to natural language. You can say things like "I'm cold," and the system will raise the temperature for you. The 30-inch display supports split-screen multitasking, and Buick's new UX is fast and intuitive. Navigation is augmented with real-time traffic, 3D landmarks, and even charging station integration for future electrified variants. Safety is also front and center. Every 2026 Enclave comes standard with the Buick Driver Confidence Plus suite. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, front pedestrian braking, and a new enhanced automatic emergency braking that can detect cyclists and even intersections with oncoming traffic. Top trims get GM's Super Cruise hands-free driving system, one of the best semi-autonomous systems on the market today. It works on over 750,000 miles of mapped highways across North America and can now even perform automatic lane changes. Buick hasn't confirmed a plug-in hybrid or F version of the Enclave yet, but insiders say an Ultium-based electric Enclave is coming by 2027. For now, though, this turbocharged gas version strikes a smart balance between performance and efficiency. Let's talk trims. The 2026 Buick Enclave comes in 4 key trims: Preferred, Essence, Premium, and Avenir. The Preferred is surprisingly well equipped for a base model, with the full digital cockpit, wireless charging, power liftgate, and tri-zone climate control. The Essence adds leather, upgraded audio, and more safety tech. Premium takes it further with ventilated seats, HUD, surround view cameras, and enhanced towing. But it's the Avenir trim that really goes all out. The Avenir is Buick's luxury flagship, and it shows. You get exclusive wheels, signature lighting, premium materials like wood grain and perforated leather, massaging seats, and Super Cruise as standard. There's also a panoramic moonroof, rear seat entertainment, and a new 19-speaker Bose performance audio system that's honestly one of the best in the segment. If you want luxury without a German badge, this is where you should be looking. As for pricing, the 2026 Enclave starts around $46,000 for the Preferred and climbs to about $64,000 fully loaded in Avenir trim. It's competitively priced against the Acura MDX, Lincoln Aviator, and even the lower trims of the BMW X5, but with better standard features and more space. And when you factor in Buick's reputation for reliability and lower maintenance costs, the value proposition becomes even stronger. Now, who is this SUV really for? If you're looking for something that offers luxury, practicality, and next-gen technology without paying luxury brand premiums, the 2026 Enclave fits the bill. It's a perfect family hauler, commuter, or even executive ride for someone who wants subtle sophistication over badge prestige. It doesn't scream, but it absolutely speaks volumes. And let's not forget, Buick is quietly building some of the best interiors in the industry right now. The Enclave, Envision, and the upcoming Electro Fs all show that the brand isn't just sticking around, it's evolving. So, should you buy the 2026 Enclave? If you're shopping in the $45,000 $65,000 SUV range and want space, comfort, and cutting-edge tech without the steep repair bills of European brands, this is one of the smartest choices out there. It may not have the loudest name in the segment, but that's exactly the point. It lets its refinement, design, and tech speak for itself. In a world where flash often overshadows substance, Buick delivers both, just with a quieter, more confident tone. The 2026 Enclave is more than a refresh. It's a statement. A quiet revolution in the premium SUV space.